earlier, and apparently that skill comes from playing Kirby Superstar.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to mash directions to use plasma, and apparently that's just the same skill.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I would never have guessed.
I've had a fun day, Bobby Daz. What about you?
Hmm?
Someone named Chat Bobby Daz asked, "Did you all
Oh,
have a fun day?"
oh, I don't have temple and okay. All right, we're gonna be good in 10. Um, and then I'll be able to look chat after I finish this countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, both races. Good luck, chat. Good luck, Slug.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. We've got a second race today, which is pretty exciting. I had to pour myself a second cup of tea for my voice, but I think we'll be good.
Hmm.
Looks like maybe 15, 30 seconds. So if they're very, very close, we'll have to retime this. But it shouldn't be so bad. We should be able to roughly be comparing these two against each other. And Temple has that. I don't think this is actually the super dark red one. There's two red ones in here.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Oxos just picked
Yes.
up Delam, if I read that correct.
Delam,
Yeah.
yes.
That's one you always like to see.
Yes, that's a very good first check. That's almost a guaranteed kid, but could be a teddy or a flying man.
Yeah. So, for anyone who's joining us late, this is the PK Scramble Inaugural Tournament. This is the round of 8, and every round we are switching our flag set. So now it is race settings with shuffled PSI. So they could have fire in the rockin' slot as we did last race. If anybody's not familiar with the rando, just ask in chat and we'll give you the whole spiel. Temple's
Moving
first to the
on up.
sketchy neighbor. You know, he eats a lot of garlic and exercises, so he'll be fine, but he's worried about the townsfolk. I should eat more garlic. It'd be more like Lyra exaggerated.
Yeah, eat garlic and work out all the time, Tomar.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working out. I just need to eat more garlic, I guess.
You're not one of those people where, like, if you make a recipe and they're like 2 cloves of garlic, you add like 4. Because
Oh no,
I'm
of
that
course I
person.
do. Yeah, like
Yeah.
no, the amount of garlic in recipes is silly small. The first one was won by
Angie.
Andy. Yeah, and and 4H. Yeah, when it says cloves of garlic, just replace it with heads of garlic. You'll be fine. That's actually probably too much.
Triple garlic? I
Triple
can get
garlic.
behind that. Uh-oh.
I actually use
That's...
garlic powder in my recipes, which is much more garlicky. There's a Poo here, so that's immediately another teleport, and of course Poo starts with an item.
Very
And
nice.
I missed what
It
the meteor item was.
is...
Signed banana on Poo.
Okay.
Yeah, crimson green, garlic and onion powder.
And I also missed what the meteorite was.
Um, yeah, Pooh has signed banana. If you missed that,
I did not. I saw that.
okay. We need to start getting different checks from noticing different checks from each other.
Right? I tried to catch them, and I still didn't see what they had in Oxboss's inventory.
Huh. Oxus has found a slingshot so early that it's actually useful, but I don't think he's gonna equip it.
I think jarred minced garlic tastes different than fresh minced garlic. There was
Oh, of course it
something weird
does.
about it to me.
They normally pickle that.
Yeah, something about it I don't quite like. Cold remedy could come in handy if there are
Yeah.
any enemies
Ooh,
here.
and a toothbrush. Everyone likes seeing those toothbrushes. Dental hygiene is important, kids.
And repel Sammy's.
Tossing a toothbrush. That is sad. This is a serious race, but come on. You can get some use out of that toothbrush.
You know how white your teeth can be.
Yeah, stun your enemies. Oh, oh no, Oxus doesn't know that you can talk to the
Talk
Star
to the
Master.
Star Master?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Well, not bad move, I suppose, just to teleport back.
Yeah, that is a fast way to recover. Still going to be losing about a minute from this.
Yeah. Alright, what are we getting? We just got our arms and legs ripped off and our
Yeah.
eyes gouged out.
Yeah, no biggie. They gotta teleport to Saturn
Saturn
Valley. Yeah,
Valley!
that's worth it.
What was the liar teleport?
Tucson.
Houston. Okay.
Everyone get your E's out in chat. Spam the letter E, because we're in the teleport scene. E.
Yee!
E. Nobody's playing along with this.
What's
Better
gonna
stream delays are
be
hard.
in the library?
What's in the library? It's a police badge. Very
Oh,
badly
useless.
misfiled. Yeah, literally useless. Unless you just really want a couple of extra levels from beating up some cops, I guess.
Yeah, I
Temple.
suppose there could be something good in that gift box, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's worth it.
Looks like Temple was gonna head down and beat up the Sharks and decided they wanted to get a Mr. Baseball cap and do a
Or
pull a
sell it.
speedrunner, yeah. Oh, no, teleporting out, not pulling a speedrunner.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, he's gonna sell it so he has money for Apple Kid. That's kind of interesting.
Aha!
Little brainy. That's the wrong desk, though.
Pencil eraser. What was it? Meteorite.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, they have Tucson access in Pencil Eraser, so that's probably going to be quick party members this seed.
It's like it.
We still haven't seen
Will
any
there be a hunt?
hunt for Paula.
Meteorite piece.
Uh,
Meteorite piece, I think.
I don't know what hunting to do. Or it could be a Zoom seed, who knows? Stay tuned.
Good.
Cheap bracelet.
Why not?
Hmm.
You know what I thought would always be really fun would be to like make your own like idea of what the pendants look like. You know, like a little like charm, like the fire one or the sea or earth, rain pendant, star pendant. I think that would be a really cool thing. I mean, I would buy it if someone made that.
Don't you
But
have don't you have an Etsy shop?
I do have an Etsy shop.
There you go.
Maybe I should figure out how to make pendants. I do cross stitches, or shameless self promotion, but I do cross stitches of earthbound scenes, which are very fun to cross stitch.
Thank you, RJ Smangit, for the raid. If anybody who's coming in here is not already familiar with the rando, just pipe up and we'll give you the whole spiel. Otherwise, enjoy. We've got two very talented runners here, figuring out their On It and Tucson area right now. Looks like both are going to go deal with the Sharks at the moment.
Yeah, they got through it. Through the Sharks, at least.
Hit one Shark, yeah. Looks like moderately chonky Sharks. Probably expected them to have poo, yeah.
Oxwas using mirror again. Interesting. I like that they use mirror. That's a cool strat.
Yeah, I believe Ancient Cave actually increases the likelihood that mirror works and everything.
Okay.
which I've not done, but
Although I would probably be using freeze. Oh wait, no, it's
PSI shuffle, yeah.
shuffle.
Oh yeah, we need to
Whoops.
get a good eye on what the shuffled PSIs are today. So
Okay.
we have fire and flash for poo. So no freezes yet. Another seed without freeze, and I haven't seen what rockin' is yet.
Oxwas to the death.
Rough. They do have Dalam, so they have cheap and easy healthcare from that.
True, and Saturn Valley.
If you take the save in Dalam, then it is faster.
Yeah.
Thank you, Javanator, for the raid. Great race there.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, good job. Get it? Watch him somehow undo the raid because of that pun.
Raid canceled.
Raid canceled.
You're already here.
Looks like another death from Temple. They're both having trouble with those shark moles.
Okay. I would probably move on to...
Interesting. Oxos is taking
maybe...
the police check, which is not necessary because they already have Tucson. Wonder if it's just for levels.
Do you think we'll have any random start races?
I'm literally incapable of speculating.
Okay.
Everyone should speculate because I'm just making up what the seeds are.
Right.
But feel free to speculate what I'm going to guess. I don't have a webcam, so my poker face is excellent.
And then we have PSI Shuffle. I would imagine you're probably going to throw a curse seed in there somewhere. Maybe for like one of the closer like end brackets. Just to really spice it up.
Those curses are spicy. We actually have a for the GDQ random generation event on Tuesday. I and Chaz from the other rando will be commentating a 2-race thing, and the PK Scramble one there will actually be a cursed seed.
We're running into some issues in the cave between PRV and Tucson, which can be a little bit of a stinker sometimes.
Yeah, it's a tight cave. Looks like Oxus is probably taking a death here. Still giving it a Zol. Giving it Poozol. Or giving it Ozol in the case.
Yeah. This is gonna, I mean, if he can defeat Electrospectre, it's gonna give him some good...
Oh yeah. Electrospectre's worth the most experience of any of the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a really good effort.
Exactly the amount of HP that he had.
That is rough. Looks like both runners having a little bit of trouble finding some purchase on the start of this seed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're a fan of cursed seeds, definitely tune into GDQ Hotfix on Tuesday, because that is like publicly known that's going to be a cursed seed.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like trying to figure out what's going on in that other rando and having my brain leak out of my ears. I'm not smart enough for that.
Ancient Cave?
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Those are fun though.
Yeah, they are. Like, I definitely enjoy playing the occasional Ancient Cave myself.
It just takes a lot of like memorization and really, really knowing the game, because you have to realize if you're in a spot where it's the room to a sink, Yeah.
It also tends to emphasize like combat knowledge more than vanilla and even more than PK Scramble.
Okay, so Oxwa's taken on Electrospectre again.
There's yet again Bird in the Cage, and Temple gets the Water Bills.
Yeah, Water Bills. bills.
Water bills.
So that's going to be a kid, potentially.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
it will
has to
be,
be,
because
yeah.
that's, yeah.
Yeah, they found the bird. I'm wondering if Temple's gonna take this sanctuary. Because you don't want to have to do the rewalk, but they don't have Paula yet, and they might have to come back here anyway. Yeah, it is possible they'll rescue Flying Man, but it's very unlikely.
Might be saving for a death warp if he needs to come back.
Yeah. Right. Oxus is back at the Spectre. Has
Get him!
chunkier characters. Yeah, get that Spect.
Still doing very low actual bash damage, though, so it's not a
Yeah.
sign.
I
1
don't know if
HP.
he actually picked up a better weapon.
I'm really wondering if they just don't know that they have Tucson, or like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's not it. It's always a shame when the race ends up lopsided because someone doesn't know their checks.
Mm-hmm. It happens, though.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
That's part of a rando.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely had seeds where I was searching for a Tucson teleport and didn't realize that I had defeated Belch and could just walk there. So.
Oh yeah, I had one, like the last test seed that I had to do. I just tried to walk to Saturn Valley, even though I already had it. That Spectre is, oh, there we go. Tame. That Spectre is tame, is what I was going to say.
Yay!
Yeah. Get Spec.
GG!
GG. So, this was unnecessary, but it is a lot of levels. You heard that PSI learn noise a bunch.
That is, whew.
And there's also easier access to exit mice, so it might end up paying off a little bit.
Yes. And have we seen what Rockin' is yet?
I don't think we have. Or if we have...
Oxos might have just gotten it.
Yeah, he doesn't have the PP to use it, though. Wait, sorry, that's Temple. Yes, I'm sure Oxos has it after that many PSIs.
Right, yeah, levels.
Yeah. It's
Thunder.
Oh. Yeah, you don't like that one.
No.
Yeah, so Thunder's a useful PSI, but Ness doesn't learn Gamma for ages. So you end up just not having a good offensive option for Ness and not having very good Thunder access when it's in that slot.
And if they don't find a Franklin badge in this seed, it's going to be a pretty rough Gygas fight. Yes, and it was the Diadem of Kings in that little gift in between Tucson and Onett, so that's
that's handy.
Gift, actually.
Yeah, they got a poo.
And it looks like Temple took a death at Lilliput.
Yeah, I opted to leave afterwards, which I think is sensible. I think it was actually.
So they probably will be using that as a death warp teleport.
Yeah, I noticed not saving at Dalam kind of hints at that. And they have access to another kid, so it's like really just, I don't know, just eat the 40-second walk. People have been talking about it, like actually timing out the times that some of these checks take. And I'm kind of curious on a lot of them.
Yeah. I wonder if a lot of it would just come down to basic routing, you know, like actually like where you're walking on the screen and the fastest way to get there.
Yeah, actually Tucson, I'm still not exactly sure. The from the teleport spot down to Apple Kid, and especially from the teleport spot down to Happy Happy, I don't know the best way through that town. But this thing Oxus is doing right now, I'm certain is the fastest way to get to Apple Kid.
I usually go below as well, but I have asked Desert Away before if it's faster to go above, and she said yes, but I think it depends on where you're coming from. I'm not really sure.
Interesting.
And Apple Kid had key to the shack, and I don't think Temple checked that. Did he?
I don't think Temple... No, I think Temple did a while ago.
He did? Okay.
I could be mistaken. But yeah, key to the shack. Temple's going off to Threed, gonna pick up a kid from the zombie prison. I also wonder if the Number of kids in your party might actually affect the route through Berglund Park, because Berglund Park's quite laggy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the bottom route does not have nearly as much.
I think I've heard that for some of the certain speedrun vanilla categories, you go below to avoid any enemies because sometimes there can be like cops or like, there's a lot of cursed people in Tucson. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened there.
Yeah. Well, it's Berglund Park. They burgle, I guess. It actually used to be in Scramble that those enemies would be really nasty because I had them scaled with Everdread, but
Uh-huh.
fairly recently they've been moved to general Tucson scaling.
Yeah.
Alright, Temple's getting zombie ambushed. Will it be Paula or will it be Jeff? It's Jeff. It's vanilla.
All right, so that is potential boogie tent.
Potential to boogie.
See what he has on his person.
Was that a meteorite piece?
Yes, nice.
IQ capsule.
Okay, so Oxwell's going to check the cabin kit now.
And find out it's actually a cabin bird.
Yes.
Temple's picking up the boogie tent, which is Evil
right,
Manny Manny.
See. Oh, not too bad.
Yeah. Evil Manny Manny is scary in vanilla just because it's kind of after the point where you're, like, not leveling up anymore.
When you also don't have Paula at that point.
Yeah. With Pooh and everything, it should be pretty good. Also, Evil Manny Manny has, like, Glorious Light, which is a Flash Gamma. And Scramble's not going to give you Flash Gamma until you're pretty deep into a seed. Like, more than 4 sank. So, yeah. As we can see, Manny Manny went down pretty easily. Mox was finding out that for once, Happy Happy Village is not loaded. Temple finds the UFO engine, so we're going to Summers.
Woo!
Woo! Spring vacation! And we're gonna alienate half the chat who don't know about Summers Girls.
So that is another teleport. But they also now have the meteorite piece, so they could potentially go to Saturn Valley and see what teleport that is and see if it's anything like Lost Underworld, etc.
Wow. Oxwa stopped to raid the free shop and just demolished Everdread. Yeah, Summers is a nice break. It has just a nice, long, non-combat, talking to people check.
Could be a cruise sign or two out there.
Could be.
Which can paralyze you.
Yeah, hopefully if that happens, it's a baby paralysis epsilon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Temple crashed. Oh, he's okay.
Phew.
Temple's checking the expensive shop. So for anyone who's not like super familiar on their PK Scramble knowledge, this shop charges double, but their items are good. Looks like he's gonna buy that big league bat. He cannot afford that big league bat.
Nothing to sell?
Nothing to sell. Yeah, usually not worth like going super deep on that and spending all your time. No meme bat.
So Oxwas defeated Lilliput. So that's our first sank of the
Oh, yeah,
race.
that's right, because Temple had to duck out of there. So that is
Mm-hmm.
advantage Oxwas. Meanwhile, Temple has found the OK pendants in the Toto shop. So that's a good thing to have out of your way.
Indeed.
And Apple Kid has a hint. It's in Monkey Cave for the zombie paper.
But they don't need it. They have Saturn Valley.
Well, it means you can skip. Well, you can't quite skip Monkey Cave because it still has a teleport. But you can probably skip Monkey Cave.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's really nice when you have Saturn Valley access and then it's like, it's in Mole Cave. And it's like, okay, never going there.
Although there are a lot of gifts in Mole Cave, so that can be find a lot of money in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of gifts in
See what
Monkey Cave,
teleport.
but most of them are useless.
Yeah, they're trash. Trash gifts.
Trash gifts. Temple found the Magicant teleport.
All right, interesting.
It's nice and early, maybe useful, but probably not.
Are they going to go to Saturn Valley now? Yep.
Slime generator. Nobody wants the slime generator.
No. No, most of Jeff's items are useless.
It's true. Poor Jeff.
He tries, you know.
He tries, and sometimes
one job.
Yeah, and sometimes he gets a bazooka, so you know. BBR. Slime generator is I believe it's a luck out of 40, and it's the enemy's luck that it's based on, so very early enemies it can solidify. So if you get a super early slime generator and you have a Jeff in your party, you can stun lock stuff. But it stops actually functioning very early, so basically no. Alright, that's a Scaraba teleport. That's vaguely handy, because it means you don't have to take a boat ride.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm thinking, well, do they have access to Foresight yet? Where?
They will off of Belch Base. Because they have that fly honey.
But they don't have... Oh, they do have the fly honey.
Yeah, Oxwas picked up fly honey. I don't know if Temple got it.
Okay.
I immediately forgot where Oxwas found it.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now. All right.
Yep, and Oxwas is heading off to do that. Looks like Temple is loading up on regular bottle rockets, which is not a great feeling, but it does make Jeff more useful.
Yes.
Yes. It's a sad little teleport.
When they were teleporting last night and just had 6 burnt sprites all across the screen.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. That slimy little pile just let loose with a hacking cough, because that is now in the scaling group.
Gross. It is Nightmare at Belchbase.
Nightmare.
So that'd be interesting. Oh, maybe Jar of Fly Honey was at Mayor?
Oh yeah, it was. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, so Oxwas is suddenly kind of ahead.
Yeah. Because if they choose to do Milky Well, that's going to be 2 sinks for them.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Temple hadn't done the mayor yet, and so all of that looking ahead just was an illusion.
Illusions, Michael.
Alright, Mondo Mole has been defeated, and his pet Kraken too. And this Nightmare has Baby Thunder, so that's not bad.
Yeah, so they'll be able to take care of him. Ish. If Thunder Alpha will ever work. Ramen Alpha.
Yeah, he got it, and then the Nightmare switched shields that turn, which is just rude.
Yeah, that Nightmare is very rude. We're not friends.
But Nightmare's over.
They're not coming to my birthday party.
Our long national nightmare is over. Burping statues. Right, Winter's teleport is worth an item.
Alright,
Looks
nice.
like Oxus is... I thought he was going to go to the worst sanctuary in the game, but actually just using this as a teleport spot. Teleporting to Seven Valley. I didn't see that coming. Do notice that Oxus does not yet have a Jeff, so must not have
So
done.
he does not have
must not have.
teleport. He didn't.
Yeah, didn't do the water bills check.
Which is what it looks like they're going to do right now.
Yeah, well they have Belch base cleared, so they never need to do it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's just a question of bus versus hoof it, and it looks like the answer today is hoof it.
There is a gift down there.
That's true.
Could have something useful.
Yep, picking it up. It's a teddy bear. Aww.
Aw. Teddy. Teddy B.
Teddy bear. Bear.
I was laughing so hard when Crimson just kept saying bear.
Yeah. That's a lot of foppies.
Good experience there. Oh,
Yep,
nope.
and they're little experience pinata bubble things.
Alright, so Oxplus is going to now go get Jeff, and most likely, I would imagine, go do Meteorite Piece, or they could move on to Dusty Dunes and Foresight, because they do have the Sign Banana. And that's going to give a third sync on the agenda.
Yeah, getting that Sign Banana check is nice, because unlike the other Sanks, it has an item in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like a thing that you kind of are guaranteed to be making forward progress when you do it.
And if it's deep enough in logic, the gifts and those trash cans can be really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of gifts.
I found some really good stuff in there.
Yeah, the gifts there are kind of funny because it's so easy to avoid them, but they're not that far out of the way.
I'll usually get at least 2 or 3.
I like the one on the left-hand side. Like, that's not very far out of the way.
Right, yes.
Left.
Oh. You got me.
I gotcha. Alright, Temple's onto the Nightmare fight. The Nightmare was pretty rude to Oxwas. Let's see if Temple has better preparation for it.
Everyone's crying and feeling weird.
I mean, that's just, it's just a Wednesday.
True. 2021 Wednesday.
I wonder if, since Temple went through the Threed Tunnel to get over here, I wonder if he just picked up that it was going to be Nightmare from talking to that dude and decided to do all that extra prep. And is Oxwas going to get photo triggered? He's not.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, so Boogie Tent. It's Manny Manny. It's like this is the same seat or something.
This one's evil.
Yeah. Bottle rockets don't work that great on Manny Manny, but we'll see if it goes through. That is full strength paralysis, but does not work on teddy bears. And both of them are fighting some sort of statue. I never noticed before that. Is Manny Manny just shorter than this is Nightmare?
It does look a little smaller.
Oh wait, they have different aspect ratios on their screens. Ooh, Temple's taking it back. Yeah.
Oh no. Ooh, rough death.
Yo. Yeah, you don't want to have to take
Is Andy in here?
Suddenly, Andy.
And a wild Anda just appears. Oh no.
Oh, yo. Alright, and there's that UFO engine. Now, we already know that that UFO engine doesn't lead to anything. It looks like Oxus might get lucky and just not check it for a bit.
That's true.
Paralysis also doesn't work on Flying Man. So,
and they do have muscles,
that's
so.
mostly muscle. Do you ever think about how ripped birds are?
They're just small dinosaurs, so yeah.
Like, to fly, they're doing something harder than a push-up. Just repeatedly,
But
forever.
their bones are also hollow, so.
Yeah, you want to do a push-up with hollow bones?
I don't want to do a push-up with any type of bone. I'm good.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Rizakun, for backing me up on this. Very strange tangent as we wait for one of the runners to get to a new check.
I just sit around and think about how ripped birds are.
Birds are cool. What can I say? Alright. Oxus has found the OK pendants. Always nice to see. You always feel okay after finding an OK pendant. And holding
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta. I mean, it's not an earth pendant, but it's as good as you're gonna get. I could go for an orange sherbet push-up. Nice post-workout push-up. Go with your during workout push-ups. Wow, there's a lot of good items there for Oxwes.
Yeah, he got money.
Yeah, but opting to just get pendants and weapons, as a speedrunner would do.
What would the OK pendant look like? It's just kind of like made of like cardboard, and like the backing is sort of falling off. And
it's not a crappy pendant. It's an OK pendant.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks
maybe the cloth is like a weird pattern that was like on sale at the craft store, and so you just figured why not.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like a nicely made pendant on like aluminum or something, not something expensive, and it just says you're doing okay.
Yeah, and it's like stainless steel instead of sterling silver.
Yeah. It's not,
you're doing okay. Hang in there.
It's not trash. It's just not
the
valuable.
gym has been hot glued back on. I like how Tomar's like, no, you guys, the OK pendant isn't trash.
It's okay. It says so okay on the pendant.
Surrounding macaroni. That's it. I'm gonna mock up some prototypes of pendants
with macaroni. A skill you never thought would be useful again. That's an interesting shade of blue in that water. I'd swim there.
That's very pretty. It's almost like a teal. Well, get a cat.
Get a cat. Good advice.
Get a cat, and they'll want to sit on your desk and terrorize you while you're doing things.
That's why you get cats. The temple's having a bad time having to stutter past that slime, but finally getting it.
Might as well just take the fight. See if he can do it this time. Yeah, that has happened to me with jewelry, definitely.
Alright, Devil's on the second attempt for Nessa's Nightmare. Hopefully it goes more cleanly.
Going for some bottle rockets here.
Yeah. And Oxwes is into Moonside with the Robo-Bump, which is, like, not a good enemy to tell how deep you are, because they're just kind of weirdly chonky.
I've actually started taking that fight more often. I would typically run away, but it is a good indicator of what you're going to be up against in this area.
Interesting. Yeah, the Moonside enemies are just, I think they're like slightly under-leveled in vanilla, so the scaling kind of overcompensates.
Okay.
So they're just a little tougher than maybe they should be.
So Temple just got his Winter's check.
Yep. Oxford didn't actually check Winters, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, we can see if there's a useful item up there. Could be a yogurt dispenser or something kind of vital.
Yeah, because that is where Paula will be.
Yep, By process
That
of elimination.
monotuli. Hmm?
Yeah, by process of elimination. She must be. I've just found the neutralizer, which is the almost useful item for the Jeff. It's a fire hydrant, not a flammable hydrant, McGurk.
Little inventory management there.
Alright, we are going to get that winter's check. We can see if we can figure out what item this is.
Some more inventory management going on.
It's a carrot key, so that is one more sank. And another excellent shop, so Temple's going to be picking up those pendants now. And apparently there's brain food lunches in here. Oxos is like loading up everywhere. Shoppy seed. And Temple decides to use public transit to get to Fourside.
Alright. Let's see, it is department store spook. Shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Yeah, Spook doesn't have that much HP. Very strong attacks, though. Speaking of which,
the freeze.
Yeah. Not actually that scary of a freeze, though, so...
Yeah, not too bad.
Should be pretty easy.
Got a bazooka.
Bazooka. That was a 100 HP life up, so it will take a while to get through this. Fire Epsilon is doing just as much damage as the freeze. And there goes the spook. Temple is taking advantage of the fact that the bus gives you the Dusty Dunes teleport if you just go the whole way on the bus.
And I don't think either have checked the mines yet, so I'm interested to see what's there.
Yeah.
Could be a yogurt dispenser.
Well, here's a diamond.
No, I don't. Ness. I race Wizard Vapes or Andy Perfect.
Yeah.
Diamond.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a Franklin badge. McGurk's got her back.
Oh.
It
was a Franklin badge, not a diamond?
No, the mine someone did check into this.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, doing 2 of these in a row makes it a little harder to keep track.
Yeah, that's why I'm literally writing things down.
Yeah. Alright, Oxus is remembering that there is a key item here, and it's not just the trip to Threed. We get to see how fast he can get through this cutscene.
Sucked into the bus.
It's always funny when someone gets sucked into the bus. But yeah, we don't want that on a race seed. We want that to happen to people on their casual seeds.
You're right, yeah.
Hieroglyph copy. They do have Scaraba access.
Okay, going to Winters.
Going to Winters is going to find that item that I already forgot what it was, the carrot key. Alright, so they've got carrot key, Lilliput. They have giant step, right? Or is that the other seed?
They do have giant step. They have the key to the shack.
Yeah, and then they have Rainy Circle. So they're really just looking for how do they get Paula at this point.
Well, do they have the pack of bubblegum?
They don't, but they have sorry, they have, did I say Rainy Circle? I meant Milky Well.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And signed banana. So one, two,
that's 5.
3. That's 4. Yeah.
1, 2. They have carrot key.
Like that's where Oxboss is going now for signed banana.
Yeah, I think they have access to 5 sanctuaries right now, so it really is just where do you find Paula. I agree with this signed banana check because it is the sanctuary that has an item. But I'm betting that it's actually going to be Carpenter has the yogurt dispenser. Just really mess with everyone.
Ouch.
Hope it's better than that, but that'll be my guess.
Oxboss cannot find their signed banana in their inventory. It's there. I saw it.
There's got to be that banana somewhere. Yeah, inventory management is tricky. I like to use that R button menu to pop all of my key items over to Pooh. That way you just like, I always know it's on Pooh.
Yeah, that is a pretty good strat. I should probably take advantage of that more often.
Yeah, like
I
honestly,
just let my inventory pile up and then sell everything.
yeah, having like a specific way that you lay out your inventory helps out a lot, and the like 10 seconds it takes to rearrange it to that way when you get the character who's supposed to have things is just totally worth it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and also keeping items that you're going to be using quite a bit, like repel sandwiches, etc., on
Yeah.
Poo is easy on the item like menuing through
Oh yeah.
because you just push once back.
Yeah, I actually put repel witches on Pooh or Paula and key items on the other of the two. But it'll depend on which order I get them in. Alright,
They
Temple's
do
picking up a
have
diamond.
fire.
Yeah, they have fire to use in the shroom, but their fire user is mushroomized.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not again.
Not again.
And they're lifing up.
Yeah, and Shroom just scattered some allergens, and now Pooh has a cold. But they did get through.
All right. So we're going to see what this key item is.
Yep. And also quickly deal with that mushroom. Achoo. Hey, IQ, Temple has your capsule in his inventory and still hasn't used it.
He's a capsule hoarder, I've learned.
Oh, that's strange. Alright, there's a Hawkeye. They had Shyness Book, right?
They do.
Yeah, so
and
that's...
Scaraba. And Hieroglyph.
Jeez, yeah, so they have like 7 sanctuaries now?
Wow.
I think they have everything except
Yogurt dispenser.
Yeah, well, for sanctuaries they have everything except Rainy Circle, which is kind of wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have to find that yoga dispenser. Places that can be are Carpenter, who they do have access to the Franklin badge to get at Carpenter's slot. That or Pyramid, I think, are the only options they have left.
Looks like it.
Temple's gonna do a reverse exit mouse because he never beat the cops and has to go the long way to get mice.
And he will get the diadem if he checks out that present.
And he does. Yeah, I think Little Ram Raisin's kind of likely. Would you do Pyramid or would you do Mole Cave plus a trip to Carpenter?
That's a good question.
Yeah, neither of those are good.
Yeah, neither are optimal. Yeah, I would maybe just go ahead and Scaraba.
Yeah, I think I would pick Scaraba, especially since they don't have to do the boat ride.
However, you do have to go through Dungeon Man to get to Deep Darkness.
That's true, though the items are before that. Oxus has meme time, but his meme is... Oh, no, it's just a note. Okay. I was expecting it to be the letter O.
La la!
La!
That's what that note sounds like.
Yeah. And Scaraba. So Oxus now has that. I didn't realize that that was only
he hadn't done
Yeah.
Meteorite 10 piece yet. Temple picked up the bazooka for Jeff.
Yep, that'll make Jeff much more useful. It's a useful Zuka.
If I had to guess, I think Temple's probably going to check mines and is going to see that it's Franklin badge. We'll see what he chooses after that.
Not gonna check the slots.
Aw.
Aw.
I'm Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
Well, Nana, they don't have yogurt dispenser to get Paula.
Yeah. They actually have access to 7 sanctuaries, if I'm counting correctly. But they need Paula. They don't need sanctuaries. Oxus is gonna take this, which doesn't give an item without Paula.
Ooh, yeah.
This looks sketchy. Temple's deciding that Franklin badge is not worth it. Yeah, that Scaraba really seems like it's going to be it. That's a long series of checks.
Yeah. And if that's not it, then that's even more checks. Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like, it could be in the pyramid. It could be... I can't think of a way that it would be from the Pyramid Master teleport. But if it's not pyramid, then...
It would be in Tenda Village.
Yeah, Tenda Village.
And then if it's not there, then Carpenter it is.
Yeah, well, it could be any of those could have the Tenda... that doesn't get you anything, never mind. Yeah, so Pyramid, Tenda Village, and Carpenter are, I believe, the ones that are still available. Man, Rough Seed.
Mm-hmm.
Noxus is doing well against this Starman, even though Starman Jr. is definitely deeper than they're supposed to be right now.
And just a jerk in general.
The Hint Man gives you the next thing in logical order. If you're trying to go fast, it'll frequently be a Sanctuary or like a redundant copy of something. But if you keep doing whatever the Hint Man does, it will eventually get you to the kid.
So it looks like Oxos was fighting Starman to get access to the shops here, which is not a bad play.
Yeah, it's... Well, there's Night Pendants and T-Rex Bats, so some pretty interesting stuff here. And brain food lunches. But Oxos has already found some of those, yeah.
No Repel Sandwich DX.
Yeah.
Here goes Temple with Shroom. See how this goes.
Yeah, I wouldn't take Night over OK Pendant in 4 Sank at least. In higher numbers of Sanctuaries, the Night Pendant starts getting better and better. Oxos still hasn't done Summers, so has to do that. And Temple's gonna find out that the carrot key slot is something gross. Yeah. I'm gonna duck out for a second.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck out for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. And Oxos is heading to Summers now. And there's the Hawkeye for Temple, which now we're going to see what they decide to do. Will it be Mole Mines or will it be Pyramid? No. You got to pay for that. That's not free. And looks like Temple's going to Dusty Dunes. I'm imagining one bit. I don't know how to beatbox. Is that beatboxing? I don't. Okay, looks like he's just going to buy stuff. 10 out of 10, thank you. I think that was one bit worth of beatboxing.
Oh, did I miss
I could probably
beatboxing?
That better. Yeah, I got paid a bit to beatbox.
A beatbox bit. Alright, so we're back. They're doing checks that each other have already done, which is the hardest thing to commentate. No wonder somebody's paying you to beatbox.
We've tried deciding if Temple... I think Temple might be going for Franklin Badge.
That's interesting, but like totally respectable because I don't know, the other's a long series of checks to commit to.
Yes. And this could potentially be the quickest one. If it is indeed, Car Painter that has the yogurt dispenser.
Yeah, I think Pyramid is faster, but Carpenter is definitely faster than Pyramid into.
Well, I don't know though, because in Pyramid, there's only certain rooms you can use repel sandwiches on,
Yeah, you do have a
and you
lot
can
of
use repel
fights.
sandwiches throughout the entire mole cave if you needed to.
That's true, but not having those repel sandwiches just mean, or not being able to repel things just means you have fights, and in Mole Cave there's 5.
True. And it looks like Oxmoss is going to Scaraba now.
Yep. I don't believe that Temple checked these shops, so bet Oxwas will. Been checking a lot of shops. So they do disagree on this, and it could decide the seed.
Ooh, big battle rockets.
Jam, 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 BBR. I'm not gonna sing that to the tune because I feel like my voice is exhausted. Yep. So that is. Looks like Oxus is just selling out as much stuff as possible to get
For
room for
sure.
those. I like how I managed to accidentally phrase that in a way that accuses him of selling out.
Oh no!
Um,
The BBRs do it to him every time.
you gotta get those BBRs.
They're too enticing.
Yeah, they're very popular since you almost never find a MBR in Scramble.
Yeah, right. I remember my first one.
I'm
I
thinking
was like,
of,
is this an NPR?
I'm thinking of adding a couple of arms dealers so that you find those MBRs more often in 8 Sank, but
That'd be fun.
you still won't find them in 4 Sank very often.
No.
Nest Rocker, that's cruel and probably correct. Also, good job getting the first, I guess, helper guess of the race in. Nice and early. A nice lavender-colored desert, and we're going to show this sad Sphinx statue, ancient picture of him and Ram Raisin. He tears up a little bit and decides, you know what, everyone who you could report him to is dead, so you can go and get to that pyramid if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
A nice, refreshing desert.
I would hang out in that desert.
I
With
would,
that beautiful lavender shade.
I would bring sunblock, but yes.
Yeah, of course.
And what if you had to wear sunblock into the desert, and if you forgot to, then there's no cure for sunburn. You just have to live with it for a while.
Oh man, and then eventually it goes away. Well, I actually brought up a point. I had an idea one time. I was like, it would be cute if they sold sunscreen, for the desert parts in this game.
Oh yeah, so you don't have to get sunstroke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so pyramid enemies looking a little rough.
Little rough, yeah. So Temple's enemies don't seem that scary at all. So it's
Yeah.
probably logically the direction the Temple's going, but there's no real problem with going the direction that Oxus is going.
Mm-mm. Because you could just get that yogurt dispenser in the Hawkeye slot, which would be pretty good.
Yeah, if you get that, then you're in go mode. I cannot keep track of which set of sanctuaries they should be doing at this point. I believe they have, yeah. I believe they have enough in like Eagleland that they don't have to go through here and pick up the 2 sanctuaries at the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
Also
I would
notice,
definitely do Giant Step for sure.
yeah,
And Dalam. That's what I would do.
yeah, those are good ones. That pink cloud is really, really short. Also want to point out that the hieroglyph, instead of letting loose with a hacking cough, burped and blew nauseating breath. Yeah, it makes an awful noise because
That's so gross.
it's just a drawing of something gross.
Just the thought of it, the image in my mind. Ugh. But I cannot stand burps. I think burps are like the grossest thing.
Huh.
I would rather an enemy fart on me than burp at me.
Strange.
Yeah, I just think they're nasty.
That makes sense.
All right, so Temple going to check Carpenter now. This could be the ticket.
Yeah, this is gonna decide who's on the right way, and
Yeah.
Oxus is finding a trillion sprout down here. It's a good thing that this boss has reduced HP.
That's going to be rough.
Nice, Nest Rocker.
I just like her. Okay, might be able to take care of it fairly easy. And it looks like they did get Thunder Alpha, so that's cool.
Yeah, there's actually a Thunder Beta in there. I think it's the
And
rocket slot, so...
wasn't as difficult as we thought it would be, and some good levels there. Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, so... that slot and the mole slots, those bosses end up with reduced HP, for fairness. So... having a Sanctuary boss, which normally have increased HP there, does slow down the Sprout quite a bit.
You ever been in the desert searching for Caterpillar Man so you can defeat Nightmare in that slot? Because I have.
Oh yeah. Like, Nightmare in that slot ends up with a lot less HP these days. But it's still awful.
That is good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, in most slots, Nightmare is at like 66% of normal HP these days. Nightmare's still awful.
Okay, so this is the moment. Wait, what was it? What was the Hawkeye?
I blinked and missed it too. We're so good at this.
I'm like watching Temple screen because I'm like, what if
Eraser?
it was a racer?
Oh, geez,
Oh,
that is...
Lord.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Temple's gonna get the yogurt dispenser here.
Okay. If not...
Yeah, if not, they have to go all the way to Tenda Village, which is... like,
Oh.
I don't know how the seed
Right, well, there's Clumsy Robot.
fit all of that. There's Clumsy Robot, so Nest Rocker is wrong about the Gygas assistant.
And no one has paralysis. It means Paula will have it. Auto Fight's not a bad move for Clumsy Robot, to be honest.
Yeah.
He does so many, like, wasted turn moves.
Yeah.
Alright,
Clumsy
here
Robot
we go.
actually has the most moves of any boss in the game at 9. And 2 of them are attacks, and the rest
Oh,
are...
it's the Yogurt Dispenser! Oh, no!
Alright. Well, that pretty much clinches it for Temple. Yeah, Temple just has to go clear out checks and find Apollo and get some EXP to Paula.
Also, I'm sorry for yelling. I got really excited.
No, go for it. Wow, there's a lot of IQ capsules in Temple's inventory.
Luck capsules, IQ capsules.
Use your capsules, Temple. You've got Pooh. The IQ capsules go on Pooh. He's selling IQ. Oh, use this dude on Pooh.
They don't even sell for that much. They're more useful to actually just use.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Deep Darkness teleport, so that is one thing that Oxus doesn't have to do in this.
Okay.
Wow, and there's some good items there. There's an MBR. There you go.
But he still doesn't have the yogurt dispenser.
Doesn't have the yogurt dispenser, but can blast his way through everything on the way.
True.
It's a cup of noodles, not a cup of life noodles.
And is that what he's going to choose to do?
Yeah, it looks like Deep Darkness.
Yep.
This should be another MBR vendor, actually. Yeah, might find good items here. Might be... And we'll get 2 sanctuaries down here if Oxus goes all the way. So hopefully that helps with the fact that he's got a very long ways to go to find the yogurt dispenser and Paula. Yeah, I agree, Nest Rocker. Those enemies were already pretty spicy. It looks like...
And I think Oxus just realized that, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you shouldn't be finding MBRs in a 4-sank.
So this is still actually a fairly close race. Or is, oh wait, no, is he going to get money and then going to get more MBRs and going through Deep Darkness?
I don't know. Getting money going. Oh, Magic Hand. I can't follow this. Yeah, Deep Darkness. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's looking like Temple.
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping track of how many sanctuaries they have, and
I
Oxus.
think Octopus is above, ahead on Sanctuaries, but Temple just caught back up
Yeah.
because Octopus had Lilliput and Temple had died there. And basically, the play was either having to go through Pyramid and seeing if Yogurt Dispenser was there because I still don't have Paula, or if it was going through Mine Caves, getting the Franklin badge, and defeating Carpainter. And it turned out that Carpainter had
Mhm.
the Yogurt Dispenser.
Yeah. So Oxus is going the wrong direction here, but the wrong direction that Oxus is going in has very good items and sanctuaries. Temple is screaming at Tony, as one does. Yeah, so maybe this is just a shopping trip, too.
Yeah. Getting rid of some unnecessary items.
Just give everyone
Buying
super
some
bombs, blow up
bombs.
some moles. Might work.
Yeah.
But yeah, Temple is getting further and further ahead as Oxus buys explosives.
They're enticing. They're tempting.
Yeah,
You can't
they're
help it.
nice.
Oscar's good. What's their move?
Oxus is thinking. Yeah, there were bombs in the
Uh,
other seed too. Maybe that's why people are just favoring explosives because they don't want to deal with PSI shuffle.
oh, that's not a bad play.
Yeah. Well, I need to start shuffling the bomb effect with the PSI.
Oh no. We're
Oh,
giving him ideas, y'all.
oh no, I've wanted to do that since like, geez, May. Temple's getting piled on by robots. You never like to see that.
Oh, have some good puns going on in chat. Gonna go out with a bang.
Yep.
PSI bomb sounds like a blast.
I'm shaking my head, but I'm realizing that you can't see that.
Snake rockets. What?
Snake rockets. Yeah, that's actually
Like
like
a viper?
yeah, PSI Snake is like Ori's big request. He's tried to bribe me for it.
Huh? What did he offer you?
$100.
Hmm. You didn't take it? Oh, it's pokey.
That's effort. That's a pokey.
Yeah. I'm thinking Paula's the one with paralysis, so this could be a tough fight.
Yeah,
They're
though.
not doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, thing with pokey is your physical offense just keeps going down all fight.
Right? Mm-hmm. And this is pretty late in logic as well.
Yeah, pokey has a big chunk of HP as well. The Gygas slot boss has reduced HP, which means that if Pokey ends up somewhere else, he gets increased HP.
Whew, this is a long fight.
Yeah, and finished right as you said that, as it
Oh,
usually does.
there we go.
Yeah, that happens to me too. Alright, that is quite a security robot. Temple should be finding a Paula here. A probably useless item. I bet it gives him an 8th sank. Because this seed has been very silly.
Yeah, it's very stank heavy. And Paul
Yep, it
depleted.
hits a pack of bubblegum. So Temple has access to all 8 sanctuaries the same moment as hitting go mode. So it's really just a matter of picking which ones of those sanctuaries to do, and then heading off to the Cave of the Past.
Looks like they're gonna do giant step.
Giant step. A small leap for mankind. I wonder if Temple's gonna grind for levels on Paula. Actually, we don't even know who has PSI shield. Paula has freeze in that first slot, which is very useful.
Oh, nice.
Key to the cabin. Though at this point, you actually don't want that flying man, because
No.
this is too late to want a flying man in your seed. The OK pendant does the same thing as the Earth and Sea pendants, but less. So it's like 30% resistance to all elements. It actually has the same effect as the Diadem of Kings, but all of the kids can equip it. It's added largely because there's like a gap in body armor for a big chunk of this vanilla armor, and because it helps a lot with the 4-sank Gygus. Oh yeah, if anyone has questions about the rando, we haven't done the whole what on earth are we doing spiel, so feel free to ask and we can answer whatever you like.
We got answers.
We've got answers. Using canned answers is very easy. Trying to think of new things to say on your second choice of the night is hard.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That freeze does not work well in that tent. You need to use your fire.
It is Boogie Tent at Giant Step.
Boogie tent is dead.
And goodbye, Boogie Tent. No more.
Burn that tent.
So I'm gonna think, I would imagine Temple's probably gonna go for Pink Cloud. That's gonna be the easiest
Yeah.
4th sank to get and the quickest.
Yeah, pink cloud is very small.
So that's finishing up Mole Cave.
Yep. Ant cave, as the case may be.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of ants. 3 times as many as there be moles. There's actually 15 ants in this cave.
Okay, so Temple is actually looking at, they're going to Milky Well, which is also a pretty short,
Yeah, Milky
but
Well.
a little bit more annoying.
Yeah, if you have the
Thank
repel
you.
sandwiches, Milky Well makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It also has that nice property of lining up with the Saturn shop at the end.
Indeed.
And did. Ox was going for the
And
teleport through and maybe getting it?
Ooh.
Are all of his kids dead? What happened there?
No, that's happened to me before.
What on earth? That was so strange.
Yeah.
This game. And Temple's final Sank boss is Starman Deluxe.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's not the word I would use.
And oh,
Oh, we
Oxus
got
ran
more
into
weird dead kid sprites for
a
Oxus.
magic butterfly.
Alright, if Milky Well claims as the 3rd Sank, it shouldn't be that bad. But this is an annoying boss since it starts with a PSI power shield.
All right, Oxus making their way to Happy Happy Village.
Yep. I'm getting some repel sandwiches on the way. Having already cleared this and checked what it is, so that's kind of neat.
Never used that wad of bills because they did Belch Face before.
Yeah, there's been some strange route divergences in this seed.
And that is going to be the power absorbed
Into his
into
heart.
Ness's heart.
Jeez, you should probably see a cardiologist about that. That can't be healthy.
He's eating a lot of burgers, you know, a bunch of sandwiches that we don't know what is in those.
Is that what observing the power of the land with your heart means? The power of the land is actually cholesterol.
Got some clogged arteries here.
Delicious. Alright, you got a Horn of Life. And that big league bat. But yeah, mostly just a Horn of Life in here.
Yeah, they definitely have enough sandwiches, so I would probably just do a couple healing items, maybe the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And drug use, yeah.
And drug use. Well, you're hallucinating because you're on the operating table for your clogged arteries, because that's what the power of the land apparently is. Oh, Oxwas went the long way around, despite having the bridge already opened.
Ow!
Oxwas is a vanilla runner who knows tons and tons of mechanics and probably expected that bridge to be opened by the vanilla reason, not
but
by
that
the...
juke past that tree, that was good.
It's like that tree can't even move. Alright, looks like Temple is on the way to the Cave of the Past. Just like last seed, I'd like to encourage everyone to guess who the Gygas assistant is going to be, and I am going to guess, as always, Frank.
Alright, let's see here.
These are good guesses. These are often forgotten bosses, which are really what you want.
Captain Strong, Guardian General.
Yeah.
No one ever says tiny little pile of puke, so that's always
a good
mine.
one too.
Or mini barf, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It could be Belch. It could be Kraken. Did we see a Kraken?
I don't think we saw a Kraken. We haven't seen the mouse.
That's true. With those teeth.
Lots of them. Plague mouse.
It can't be Diamond Dog Captain Ultros.
Yeah, so there's a special flag that allows the worst possible bosses, but normally this rando will stop Diamond Dog at Gygas and Ness's Nightmare at Gygas, because those are awful. And also Diamond Dog is slightly glitchy over there.
You might be right, RFC.
Yeah, RFC's right. It was...
Shroom has been fought as well.
Yeah. We've seen a lot, because it's been just kind of a wild and wacky seed.
Yeah, it's been very...
Yeah. Watches it still manages to be a boss that all of us forgot. But, we really shouldn't. We've seen almost all of them. Manny. I thought we saw Manny this seed.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did. Remember, because they were side by side and we didn't know if it was scaling or...
Yeah. I think it was scaling. But yes, we saw Nightmare and Manny at the same time.
And Evil, yeah.
All right.
Here goes Temple.
Oh, wait. Maker mentioned Boogie Tent, but not as a guess, so...
We saw Boogie Tent.
Okay. Next record getting that last second Thunder and Storm guess.
Oh, okay. Come on, little barf.
Come on, Frank. Haha! And he's facing backwards for some reason.
Oh!
I finally did it. Good job, everyone.
It only took, like, what? 10 races?
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while and not succeeding. So Frank's kind of fun here because he's not that threatening, but he actually does just do a zillion damage this deep into the seed.
Those knives, man.
Yeah, I haven't actually checked, but I think Frank has the highest offense per level of any of the bosses.
Oxwas going to fight Pokey.
Pokey, pokey, pokey. Only 900 damage. Pokey is very fast. Yep, and very dead.
Yeah, I knew that those multi-bottle rockets were going to be a big help for Oxwas to defeat Pokey quickly. And if something bad happens at Temple, this could get pretty close.
Yeah, there's definitely still room to catch up. Like a multi-bottle rocket would just melt Frank.
Oh, absolutely. And he's going to the second phase.
Yeah. Alright, second phase, good luck. How many Sanks does Oxwas have left?
2, I believe.
Oof. Yeah, Temple would need to take multiple deaths at that point. So
yeah,
it is looking like it's going to come up Temple, but Googie is the great Googleizer. Who knows? It's like Pooh had the brain shock this seed. Oh, those are some full strength thunders.
Oxwas is going for Giant Step.
Good choice. It's quick. Probably going to be the same Giant Step and
Milky Well.
Yeah. You could go for the Lumine Hall and Fire Springs if you want to be extra spicy. Probably not fast, but spicy. Yeah, everything's running away. This is a good choice.
Also earlier, who said it? I can't remember who said it, but someone said seed bleed, and that is such a good phrase.
And a nice rhyming.
Yeah.
A nice rhyming.
And it's a very real thing.
Yeah. Rhyming way to remember why you can't remember anything.
Yeah.
Double screen is very red. Even Frank is mostly red. That's red, red, red.
Oh, wow.
I mean blue. Blue.
I'm trying to learn how to whistle. I always loved that guy.
Yeah, I don't know how to whistle.
Wait, do you really not?
Yeah, I can't whistle.
Oh. Bummer.
It's fine, I can do other things.
Okay. Yeah, you can make randomizers. I think you're
randomizers,
good. Yeah. Alright, Temple is in prayer mode.
Yep. Gygus' defenses are unstable. Need to do that last brain shock and then clear this out. And it looks like our flash beta nerf for this seed is sleep. So Ness would have been dead there, but is instead asleep.
Nice. And Oxwell's going for Pink Cloud.
Pink Cloud. That's an interesting choice. You were mentioning that earlier.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Yeah, this is a perfectly reasonable choice. It's very short. Oxus also has very good equipment, so that like looping in the Saturn shop at the end doesn't matter as much.
Mm-hmm.
Oxus is in Dalam. Temple's prayers have reached Dalam.
A lot of weird synchronicities going on in these, like completely different seeds, but like almost in the same spot.
Kind of the same. And we get to find out another boss that is not Frank. It's a 5th year sanctuary here. And it's Mr. Carpenter.
Right.
And,
get lost, Mr. Carpenter, you creep.
Geez, this is a 2300 damage multi-bottle rocket. Does defeat Carpenter quite easily.
Ooh.
And Temple is on the final background of Gygus.
I cannot even see what that screen says.
B's call was absorbed by the darkness. So we are
this is just a blur.
Just a blur. Alright, this is the final prayer for Temple, unless this is... Yep, okay, we're just good. Alright, GG Temple. Temple has done it. Yay!
And move forward.
Oh, that's a good point, Nesracker. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that seed was crazy.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Temple, I mean, and Temple had that really rough start yesterday too.
Yeah, Temple might just be cursed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It might be the flavor they chose.
Oh jeez. Um, all right. It looks like the time, according to speedracing.tv, is 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 49 seconds. It was really on the long end for one of these.
Yeah.
And these are fast runners, so yeah, this is just a rough seed that wanted them to go everywhere.
They handled it very well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it just came down. I mean, if Oxwest had chosen, the Mines and Franklin badge, this would have been even closer.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only real mistake that Oxwest did is not bailing on the pyramid once the enemies were particularly spicy. And even that was very subtle. I don't know if I would have even noticed it. Yeah, so good race. Yeah, we just did 2 of these in a row, so I'm not going to stick around for an interview. So let's go ahead and raid Oxwas. Probably not actually looking at chat, but did somebody close out the prediction? Because I don't know how to do it. I don't think I even have the permissions. I'm pretty sure I'm not actually a mod in this channel.
Temple could.
Yeah.
GG Temple.
GG Temple. Right. Is the prediction closed out? Otherwise I would raid, but we should...
It has not.
Okay.
Even though there's really nothing to use your points on.
Yeah, use them for predictions and bragging rights.
There we go.
Someone get it? Wonderful. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and raid our good friend Oxwas as soon as I can remember how to spell this kooky person's multiple aliases.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Yeah. We are into the second brackets for the upper runoffs.
Yeah.
So more races to come.
Yeah.
Continue to tune in.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me on Commentary Slug.
Of course.
Thanks to all of the viewers for sticking with us on this doubleheader, and thanks to the runners for providing us all of this entertainment. Yeah, we're gonna go raid. And that is how we spell Oxwas. It's true. Alright. Yeah, so good luck, Oxwas, and the rest of the seed. We're going to go ahead and cheer away. Even though, of course, chat is probably muted. Bye. Alright, thanks again for volunteering to commentate.
Yeah, of course. It's super fun.
Yeah. We're a good co-commentator, too.